Welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Muturi the Trader, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so right about now. Leo niko na story very interesting yenye nataka tuongele, and today is a very special day to me because officially I am 1 year old as a trader. 1 year as a trader, man. I never thought I would get here. And nataka tuongele experience yenye nimekuwa nikipata saa hizi, what I've majorly been doing for the past 1 year. I want to take you guys step by step venye nimekuwa niki approach trades zangu from the word go until place yenye nimefika saa hizi. I won't say I'm still in the best place, but hey, I've seen a lot of progress. So nilikuja kujua about trading very long time ago, like almost karibu 10 years, but nikijua stories of trading, it used to be this complicated thing, very complicated. Sikuwa naelewa, like I used just to see graphs and everything, you know, so unashangaa, hey, what is going on here? So I never had so much interest in Forex like nikikuja kuijua back in the days. My only interest came in after I saw a buddy of mine known as Rabai FX. Big shout out to Rabai FX. You can follow him on Instagram. Rabai FX is one of my best buddies, I can say. Na after we met in college pale JKUAT, tuko tunafanya mass communication. So after tumemaliza kole, everyone went around their business. Most of us, Rabai FX is the only one in my class that we keep in touch till date, because it was a friendship from the word go. Unajua ni ule mjama, we had similar interests pamoja, unaona. We used to do music. I have been an artist for 10 years, so yeah, anyone who likes music becomes my friend automatically. And he used to be very crazy in dancehall. So Rabai venye tulimaliza shule, I decided to go into the online world. I actually came into the online world way before he did. So mimi nilianza na networking. I started working as a networker. That is around 2018, I think time ya COVID, 2019 hapo hivyo, before it hit vizuri, 2019. That is when I started networking. And it was working so good that at a time ya COVID, when everyone else was analia shida, you know how COVID was. So when everyone else was at their lowest, I was at my highest point. Unaona? And the only other person that I knew was at their highest point at that particular time was Rabai. So Rabai chose one path and focused on it. You see? So yeah, around 2019, 2020 hapo hivyo senye sasa COVID imeshika vizuri, yeah, he was so deep into the markets. And every time I used to go to his place, or he used to come to my place, he used to show me these charts and told me, hey man, you need to get into this game. And I was like, no, let me stick to my lane, you know, that is your thing. Yeah. Unajua tu, because anyway, networking was working for me, was making a good money. Sikuwa ifungiwa nyumba, sikuwa ikosa chakula. I used to, hiyo time hata mimi ndio nilikuwa natolewa safe form, unaona. But at the same time nikifanya networking, nilikuwa nimeanza kubranch, because now kumekuwa na big surge of people, because wase wamekuwa laid off from their jobs. Sasa wameanza kuingia the online world, unaona. So the competition was so tough, unaona. The competition was so tough, and getting a client, you know how networking works. So it's more of a pyramid, unaona. So kuna mwenye site anakuinvite, unaingia na do fulani, ukiingia na do fulani yeye anapata commission, so you go refer another person and that person joins, you know. Tunaenda kama tumepangana hivyo kwa is it a pyramid scheme? Yeah, so tulikuwa tunafanya hivyo. So at some point kuna mahali ulikuwa unafika like ausongi sana, like every day you're waking up looking for clients, unaona, convincing like say hizo waseo, kila mtu anajua anyone who works online is a scammer. So I used to like history ya kudeal direct na clients. I know I'm a good salesperson, yes, but is it really what I want to do in the long term? I'm like, no. So around the same time I met somebody nikikaa Juja, alikuwa anaitwa Jeremy. So Jeremy was an academic writer through and through. So I was introduced to him through another mutual friend. I don't even remember his name. Some tall guy who used to be my neighbor. I forgot his name. So Jere came to me and told me, hey, you know, I can teach you academic writing. Actually tutakuwa tunafanya pamoja. So he used to come spend the night at my place because I had internet, Wi-Fi and everything. And we used to work the whole night, you see, doing assignments for students in Australia, US, UK, you know, whereabouts. And that thing I think lasted for about a year, and we were making good money. Remember, sijaacha networking completely, but I've now ventured into a new industry of which is academic writing. So venye niliingia academic writing kuingia 2021 2022, another pandemic happened. You know what that pandemic was? That's the AI, man. So AI ilikuja ikasafisha industry yote ya academic writing. So right now nilikuwa nimeshaanza ku slow down on my networking thing, unajua. So saizi like already millions of Kenyans are doing it, unaona. Hata kupata client ni normal, unaona. Before you convince somebody let's do this, because in as much as we might not want to agree, networking is a valid, legitimate job. It's valid because it has a system and it works and it's automatic. I don't need to call anyone, like anyone can start, and you don't need to have a lot of money to start. So after hii pandemic ya AI may happen, things went so bad for me, because I remember hata ndio nitoke Juja, I hadn't paid rent for like 3 months. So like it was that bad. So I had to swallow the pill and say, hey, you know what, this ship has sailed. This is about now tunaenda kuingia around 2023 hapo hivyo, 2023 hapo mwisho ikiisha. So you know what, I pack my things and I go back home. For the first time in my life I go back home. Nimekaa home kiasi, and around this time I meet some Chile, you know, blah blah blah. You know, one thing I love about where I'm from is that financial well-being is treated as a family emergency. You know, if you're not well, like financially, utasikia kuna anko niko na kamujengo mahali, I have a hardware, come let me, utauza duka yangu ya serious mahali, you see, that kind of thing. So I had two options. One was to go to Juba, South Sudan. I have family members in Juba, South Sudan, and I have my uncle who was a contractor for a school, and nimeitaja in one of my other videos, pale Limuru, an international school pale hivyo. So I chose to go to Limuru because South Sudan, security, weather, being so far away from home, that wasn't resonating with me vizuri. So what I decided to do was go to Limuru. Limuru was quite okay. Weather pale ni tunakaa Europe, tuko tunafanya kazi, naona tu wazungu huko asubuhi wakikimbia na tudogi twao, very nice vibes, and being in that environment opened up my mind that there is a world out there that I'm not exposed to, and I really much wanted to be like these guys who I'm seeing. So if there's anyone who has been around Tilisi in Limuru, you guys know that environment. You feel like you're in Europe kind of vibes. You see, it's cooler temperatures, and ideal location from where I am, from where I was staying, because we were way uphill. Limuru is way uphill. I could see Nairobi downtown there, and at night when you see the town light up, oh my days, it was so beautiful. So in Limuru, nilienda kama mtu wa mjengo. I was doing construction at first. After doing construction for a while, that school that tulikuwa tuna construct, that is now from 2024. From 2024, I did construction for about 2 months in 2023. In 2024, I was employed as a landscaper in that school, a job which I did for 1 year. But 2024, around mid 2024, the Chile that I told I met in 2023 were having so much trouble. Like tulikuwa tunashinda tukikosana. I could see the path we were heading, any path ya kubreak up, of course. And I loved this. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but yeah, ni mtu yani nilikuwa nimededia mbaya. And when time ilifika ya kubreak up, I was so hurt, man. I was so freaking hurt. So nikajiuliza nini mbaya? What am I not doing right? Nika identify vitu mbili sikuwa nafanya right. Number one, my finances were not in order. Hata ukicheki nilikuwa nakaa kwa nyumba ya mabati. Nyumba ya mabati just next to Tilisi, nyumba ya mtu. So I was like, yeah, like naleta msichana wenyewe kukuja kusleep kwa floor in Limuru kwa nyumba ya mabati. I was like, hey. Hey, that is daring, you see. And number two was the communication part. But the finances part ndio ilikuwa inaniuma zaidi, and I was like, what can I do that can set me free from these financial burdens? Like, I'm tired of living in nyumba ya mabati. Like, I'm so freaking tired. So, and that's where I came. After I think I was scrolling up my contact list when I saw Rabbi FX, the same guy that we studied in uni again. So this guy from 2019 all the way to by then 2024, this guy has been doing for financial markets or Forex for all this time. And this guy is just steadily growing. Like, he amefocus tu na kitu moja. And I looked back and I asked myself, hey man, so this is what consistency can bring you. This is what kukuwa dedicated na kitu moja can bring you. And I knew Rabbi and I were kind of the same, because we can grasp information. Unaona ni mtu mmesoma na yeye, so na ni mtu like we've interacted on a personal level for so long, I mean. So I knew if Rabbi can understand about this financial markets thing, I can do as well. So around September 15th, that is when I started. I called Rabbi and told him, hey bro, nataka kuanza hii kitu, send me some learning materials. And he sent me a few books, learning materials, and he told me, you know what, if you ever need guidance, I'm just one call away, just one call. And he usually charges people who want to learn through him, but for me, he told me, buddy, we've been through a lot, man, come on. Wewe nakupatia materials, wewe ukitaka call me, consult me anytime. And that's something that I'm very grateful. So shout out to Rabbi FX if you see this. So I took like 2-3 months kusoma hiyo kitu. So let's say from October, I don't remember quite, no, from mid, that is in June, all the way to October, because I remember that my first trade that I ever placed was in October 15th. Today is on October 16th. I don't know when you'll see this video. Today is on October 15th, pardon, October 15th, 2025. So on October 15th, 2024 is when I placed my first trade. That is after nimesoma for like 2 months theory. So now I was still practicing my MT5 on my demo account, but still on October 15th, 2024 is when I placed my first trade in a real account. And my first experience was quite amazing, bro, like, because nilikuwa tu najua vitu basic, siko nimecomplicate kichwa yangu na vitu mingi, unajua. So one thing that I've noticed that husumbua sisi traders sana ni kutaka ku complicate vitu mingi sana, unaona. So I was just using the basic support and resistance na trend line, and that was it. And right now, but actually I've gone back to the same thing, only now that I have a more stable system, like system more reliable kuliko support na resistance na trend lines pekee, unaona. So as I was starting out, like the first month, bro, I never made a loss. Well, that is what they call pure beginner luck. I had that. I experienced it firsthand, and that opened my eyes like so much. Imagine, I didn't have to use the money I have labored all day as a landscaper, trimming grass, tending to flowers, pengine kulima ama kubeba manure nikipeleka kwa mali tunapanda, pengine a new flower or something. If you go to TDC, you will just see how organized that place is. So nikasema, I don't have to use all my money. So I wasn't using my money to pay my bills. My bills were not so much. Nilikuwa nalipa nyumba 2,000, but still, I have invested like 1,500, nimerudisha 1,500 yangu, nimelipa rent, nimefanya shopping, nimefanya ABCD, nimenunua nguo mpya, you see. I was looking good, man. And the first month really set my journey straight. Hiyo ndio ilinionyesha like, man, this is possible and anyone can do it. After that, of course, inaitangwa euphoria, the feeling of overconfidence hit, because now shaza kuona, I don't even need this job anymore. What are you guys telling me? I can make what you guys, my fellow landscapers, are making. I can make what you guys are making in a week. Yeah, the hell are you guys telling me? So euphoria caught up with me, and I paid severely for several months. Deep into 2025, hii mwaka yenye tuko saizi, I paid so dearly. But the thing about trading, ile anga na frustration ilikuwa nayo ya kuachwa iliisha. So I had something new to drive that energy I had. No. And that's one thing I would say. If you're facing through a hard time, maybe an emotional heartbreak, find something, especially something that will give you monetary value. Find something that will give you monetary value and drive that energy kwa that thing. It might be anything. Kwa biashara, sema masomo, learn a skill, anything. Drive that anger, channel that anger into making money, because success is the best revenge. So in 2025, tukianza, my life changed. Basically in 2024 ikiisha, because nilipata accident nikavunjika my left ankle foot. So I couldn't go back to my landscaping job in Limuru. That ship had sailed. So now I have all this time in the world to perfect this skill, because for the second time nimerudi home tena, because sitaka Limuru and there are bills waiting for me. I need somebody. Bro, I couldn't do the most basic shit. I couldn't go take a shower, you see. Even going to the washroom was a problem. And at this stage in my life, pia ilinifunza a lot of things. I now came to know who are my real friends, who are not. And there comes in another guy. Shout out to Double FX. Double FX came all the way from Githurai to Thika using his motorbike just to see me, and he left me some money, man. Man, Double FX, if you watch this at any given point of time, because stuck to me a link, Double FX, I won't send you a link as well, but thank you to you guys, man. You showed me like what real brotherhood looks like, and I appreciate that. So another thing I would like us to talk about is my phases of being a trader. Within 1 year, I've changed a lot. Like a lot of things have changed. Like saizi, bro, I have nothing to complain about. I moved from a mabati house. Right now, I live in a mansion. Some guys may think I'm talking ufala, but let me show you what this is where I live. And this is just the meeting room upstairs, right? So a lot has changed in the past 1 year. So nimetoka kwa nyumba ya mabati, bro, nimeingia mansion. This is my auntie's place. She lives abroad, and she told me, you know what, since your situation I'm good, you go stay in my place, take care of it, do the simple job, we angalia watu wa gateman. So I moved from being a worker to being a boss. So kuna mtu mimi naangalilia kazi saizi, like, hey, you need to do A, B, C, and D. Right now I'm very much okay physically. Hadi naweza kimbia, very much okay. Tukipitana na wewe, you wouldn't even realize nilikuwa nishaivunjika mguu. I thank God for that. And nimekuwa na phases kadhaa in my trading journey. I started as a day trader, and as a day trader, kazi yako ni at the end of the day you need to make some chums. And as a day trader, na hiyo time nilikuwa nafanya kazi as a landscaper in Limuru. It was so difficult because the boss usually used to be on toes, and ukipatikana na simu time ya job, that used to be a very big deal. So I have to keep hiding, ndio niende nikafanye trading yangu. It was working for a while, but it wasn't that healthy. I was destroying one good work relationship, because those guys liked me over there. Actually, walikuja kunitafuta even way after kuniambia, hey, if you need your job back, you can come back. But I already knew that ship ilikuwa imesail. So I started as a day trader. Nika get so greedy, because I want vitu chap chap. I started trading G, GBP JPY. That is the Great British Pound and the Japanese Yen. One, it's a very slow market. It's not very volatile. It's not very active, you know. So at the same time, bado naona wase online on a post, hey, made $300 here. In another 50 minutes, ametengeneza another 200, and I was like, hey, I want this. So without knowing it, I became a scalper. And scalping, bro, imenitandika viboko. It has whipped me a big time. So na hiyo time ndio sasa pia nimeanza kucheza na gold sasa, unaona, you know gold. So I would make money. I used to get money on Saturday. I used to get paid on weekly basis. So I used to get paid 3,600. I would dedicate 2,000, that is like $15 to my trading account. So nimelipo Sato. Sunday, of course, Sunday market is closed. Monday, nikiingia kwa soko Monday, the farthest by 2 p.m. ama 4 p.m. Kuingia New York session sana nilikuwa nisha blow your account. For real. Nilikuwa nisha blow your account by Monday. Nimelipo Sato, nikaeka kwa trading account, ikakaa Sunday, because Saturday and Sunday are not trading days. Monday by 2 p.m. my whole 15 is gone. And now you are left with like 1,600 to survive the whole week. Unaona? So it was like, what am I doing wrong? It was so frustrating, but nilikuja kuelewa, it's the greed. And after being whipped for a while, nikachuzea hapana, this journey is no way. So in 2025 I switched my strategy. Na bado nikaongeza knowledge kiasi about trading psychology. So now come in 2025 nilikuwa like by mid 2025 nilikuwa already na a solid strategy, of which I'm still backtesting the basic SMC concept, the smart money concept, and in hiyo naitumia in conjunction. Tunaitumia pamoja with support and resistance and trend lines, you know, keeping it very basic, because sasa nikitrade gold manzeni ilikuwa na I used to use all manner of indicators. Pull up volume indicator, Fibonacci con, I don't know what other indicators I've used. Like my chart ukiangalia it used to be so complicated with so many, even myself I couldn't understand what I was doing. So I had to simplify everything, and I slowed down especially after I nimesoma hiyo kitabu ya trading psychology. I slowed down, and after slowing down, like things started, like they're not so bad as they used to be before, but still I'm not where I want to be. That's why bado nikasoma after nimesoma risk to reward ratio, and now nikaanza ku calm down. So I switched from day trader to scalping to now swing trading. So swing trading is where I can hold, is a trader who can hold a trade for a day or two or even a week. There are days I hold my trades for even 3-4 days. Unaona? So it's more calm. Hakuna nini. I can go around my business as my trade, and I don't even have to keep on looking at the charts. So yeah, it's been a journey. That last 1 year, it's been a crazy journey. I've blown dozens of accounts. Pia I even got a funded account. That is why I came to realize like capital is not that important. Unaona, you can make it. Ukiona hiyo $20 yako usidharau. You can change it. The thing is, tunataka kuchukua hii $20 we turn it to $100 within one day. Bro, hakuna biashara kama hiyo inaendeleanga in any unless in gambling. Ukikani gambling sawa, but if you treat these financial markets kama biashara, you realize like all you need is small capital gains, unaona, 2% here, 3% here, 5%, you see, kitu kama hiyo, slow consistent growth. And right now as an SMC trader, things have been good, though this month of October has been kind of crazy. I've only taken three trades and they have all been losses. The best, I've had like 7 wins in a row. 7 wins. Like there is a period of 7 trades. Hizo ni trades naweza chukua in maybe 1.5 months. So for 1.5 months I didn't lose any trade. And these are trades that are like 1 to 3 hour, 1 to 4 hour, 1 to 5 hour. You see, they are good risk to reward ratios. So yeah, basically what I've learned is like tuache kierere mingi. Don't be pressured by venye watu unaona online wakiflex nini. I made this money every day, I make this money. Bro, we are not in a competition. Just stick to your lane. You need to calm down. When you calm down, focus on your strategy. Saizi mimi hata nione kila mtu ananunua, like everyone is saying buy gold, buy GBP, buy whatever. Bro, like why am I buying? Because strategy yangu inaniambia I need to chill and wait for this particular position so that I can buy or sell. So patience is one thing of which inakuanga ni, because unajua watu wanaingianga kwa forex ama financial markets as a get rich quick scheme, of which it doesn't work that way. It's a business like any other. But anyway, that has been my journey since I started forex or financial markets. If you have liked this video and would like to see any other video, make sure you subscribe. And yes sir, I have also a WhatsApp channel, a WhatsApp group, a Telegram group. Yes, I have those groups for where I put my analysis, my weekly analysis. You can see the amount of trades I'm taking. And yes, you can join them. They are free. Also, you can follow me across all social media platforms under the name Muturi the Trader. Apart from IG, I go by the name Muturi Trades. Yeah. Apart from that, there's nothing. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a long video. Yes, and I'll see you on the next one.